Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to tell you a story that is as old as time, yet as true as life itself. It's called The Two Wolves Inside Us. And trust me, by the end of this story, you will never look at your struggles the same way again. The beginning, in a quiet Native American village, many years ago, a wise elder sat with his grandson by the fire. The night sky was clear, the stars shining bright above them. The boy looked troubled, and the grandfather noticed. "What is on your mind, my child?" he asked. The boy hesitated, then spoke. "Grandfather, I feel like there are two voices inside me. One tells me be kind, to forgive, to dream. But the other tells me be angry, selfish, and to give up. Why do I feel like I'm being torn in two?" The old man nodded slowly. He poked the fire with a stick, sparks rising into the sky. "My grandson," he said, "inside each of us there are two wolves. One is full of darkness, anger, envy, greed, fear, doubt. The other is full of light, kindness, love, hope, courage, and faith. And these two wolves are constantly fighting inside you." The boy's eyes widened. "Which wolf will win?" he asked eagerly. The grandfather leaned closer, smiled gently, and whispered, "The one you feed." The struggle within. Friends, that story may sound simple, but think about it. Don't we all feel this battle inside us? Every morning when you wake up, the wolves are there. When you face challenges, temptations, or fear, the wolves are there. One whispers, "Quit. You can't do it. Life is unfair." The other whispers, "Keep going. You are stronger than this. Believe in yourself." The truth is, whichever voice you listen to, whichever wolf you feed with your thoughts and actions, that is the wolf that grows stronger. A story of failure. Let me tell you about a man named Thomas. Thomas was a talented painter. He dreamed of creating art that would inspire the world. But deep inside him, the wolves fought every day. When his paintings were rejected by galleries, the dark wolf laughed. "You're not good enough. Stop wasting your time." But the light wolf whispered, "Try again. Every rejection is a lesson." Sometimes Thomas fed the dark wolf. He stayed in bed, gave up painting for weeks. Other times he fed the light wolf. He practiced harder, experimented, and improved his skills. Years passed. The battle never stopped. But slowly, as Thomas chose courage over fear, kindness over bitterness, and persistence over quitting, the light wolf grew stronger. One day, one of his paintings was displayed in a major gallery, and thousands of people were moved by his art. If Thomas had fed the dark wolf, he would have lived and died unknown. But because he chose the light, he changed not only his life, but the lives of many others. The wolves in our daily lives. This fight isn't just in stories. It's in us. Right now, think about your own life. When you feel jealousy toward a friend's success, dark wolf. When you celebrate their success and get inspired, light wolf. When you feel fear and say, "I can't do it," dark wolf. When you take a small step forward anyway, light wolf. Every decision, every thought, every action is food for one wolf or the other. The hidden power of small choices. The grandson in the story asked a good question. Which wolf will win? And the answer is the one you feed. But feeding a wolf doesn't always mean big actions. It starts with small choices. When you smile at a stranger, you feed the light wolf. When you hold on to anger, you feed the dark wolf. When you choose to learn from failure, you feed the light wolf. When you give up, you feed the dark wolf. These choices seem small, but over time, they shape your destiny. The wolf you feed daily becomes a master of your life, a story of redemption. Let me share another story. There was once a man who grew up angry. Life had been cruel to him. His father left, his mother struggled. He faced hunger and poverty. He fed the dark wolf for years. He fought with others, blamed the world, and drowned his pain in alcohol. Everyone said, he will never change. But one day, he saw a child crying on the street. Something inside him stirred. He gave the child food. For the first time in years, he felt a spark of light. From that day, he made a choice. One small act of kindness every day. He started volunteering, helping others, learning to forgive. It wasn't easy. The dark wolf still growled inside him. But slowly, the light wolf grew stronger. Years later, that same man became a community leader, helping countless people escape the same pain he once felt. Why? Because he chose to feed the light wolf, even when it was weaker. The lesson for us. So what about you? Right now, inside your heart, two wolves are fighting. Maybe you feel doubt, fear, anger. Maybe you feel hope, love, or courage. You might think the dark wolf is stronger because it shouts louder. But remember, whichever one you feed is the one that wins. Feed your light wolf with gratitude, kindness, courage, and persistence. And over time, that wolf will lead you to peace, joy, and success. The moral, friends, the story of the two wolves isn't just a legend. It's the truth of life. Every day, every moment, we make choices that shape who we become. The question is not, do I have two wolves inside me? The question is, which one am I feeding today? So, feed the wolf of courage when you feel afraid. Feed the wolf of kindness when you feel angry. Feed the wolf of hope when you feel lost. And remember, the small choices you make today decide the person you become tomorrow.